Hello everybody, welcome back to the Blackbird Podcast 2024. You feeling it? Is it good? You hungover? You back to work? I'm kinda back to work. It's fucking painful, but happily back. Happily painful. So, it's all done and dusted. Welcome to 2024. I kept saying 2014 for some unknown reason. But there you go. What the fuck does it matter anyway? It's just time. It seems to be plenty of it. So, what's the crack? What you up to? What are you up to for 2024? Oh, loads to do. I was, where was I? I did the zombie thing for Christmas. You know, you do fuck all. Just do nothing. And then I paid for it. After day one, I tried to just do a quick little wake the body up kind of thing. Then I went to archery and I fucked up my bow arm from the wrist to the elbow. It was like strained. Didn't into work for the first day. The next day, fucking capping a wall with the scatter stone slabs. It was lovely. Painful. But it got done. It looks very nice, actually. As it should do. As it would do, of course. So, happy to be back. So happy. I was up with the brothers shooting pool last night. With the parents, sisters. And he had this... Is it Meta Quest 2? Thing. It's like you put over your eyes, attach it to your head, and it's like a, what you call these things? Virtual reality? The fuck is it? It's very, very virtual reality. Very cool. I was in space, flying through space, looking at planets zipping on by me and comets and whatnot. It's very cool. You get vertigo because you can look up and down and everywhere. Look behind you. Things zipping on by you. It's very cool. Very addictive, I would say. I was thinking maybe you could get I don't know, some kind of fit from it. It's very immersive. It was interesting. I wouldn't be inclined to get one now, because if I did, I'd probably be just living in it. I'd say they're dangerous that way for a bunch of folks. But it was cool. But, yeah, not for me, because I know I'd be addicted. But there was something I wanted to tell you all about Fermoy. Something's happening in Fermoy. There's like 40, nationwide, there's 40 studs, and 6 of them are in Fermoy. Working studs. Now I got some notes I made about them. Where are they? Boom, 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 boom. It's called the Irish... What is it called? Irish Stallion Trail. It's free. And for 2 days, it's Friday and Saturday on the 12th and 13th of January. Those 2 days, you can go to the studs and just get like a tour and see the stallions and stuff. And I would recommend you do this. It's very interesting. Like I said the last time when I'd be painting, getting to go to where the horses are is get a behind the scenes kind of look is very cool. And when you see these big boys walking, and they're just, I mean, these are stallions we're talking about. They all were racers back in the day, and now they're just doing the love thing, making babies. But they're stunning creatures, and I would really recommend you go and check it out. I'm going to leave a link to the website, because you have to register just for the sake of you pick the day you're going to go and what time would suit you and whatnot, and then they'll have an idea of how many folks are going to show up, so they can put, I suppose, staff to manage that and answer any questions you might have. But there's 6 of these out of the whole 40. There's 6 in Fermoy. Well, I say in the Fermoy area there's 6. There's 5. There's 1 in Castlelyons. The 5 in Fermoy are, I've made a list. There's Castlehyde Stud, Fermoy. There's Coolagown. There's Glenview Stud. There's Grange Stud. there's Rathbarry stud, and there's Foxwood stud. That's the one in Castleirons. Now, Grangestown, I was there before to look at a stallion called Walk in the Park. A fantastic looking animal. I mean, just walking beside him is just, he's just awesome. He's a rock star, and he knows he's a rock star. And why wouldn't he? He's a beautiful specimen. But you get to go and you get to see these stallions. You get told all about them. It's very interesting. Like I said, it's on the Friday and the Saturday, the 12th and the 13th of this month, January. So if you're interested at all, I'm going to have, like I said, the info in the description, and you can go check it out. And I would strongly recommend you do this. A nice way to spend some time. Sure, you can walk out to Grangestown. It's no biggie. You don't need to drive there or anything. So I thought I'd let you know. So 2024, what are you doing? Let's be having it. Hopefully get some new guests to come in for a chit chat. Hopefully get some artists this year. I think I only did one by accident last year. Tom up in Laois at the Tiffam Archery Festival. So I'm going to be sending out some please come in and talk to me soon to artists. But of course I expect to have some returning visitors. See what they're getting up to with their endeavours, especially in the archery and all. And what else am I thinking of? That's it at the moment. Oh yeah, my new painting is going pretty cool. Started it was going one way, and like I said, it went boom, total different other way. Gonna go at it there now shortly. It's kind of just follow it, you know. There's no end game. Just when it tells you it's finished, you hope it's finished. And I might get back to doing that Walk in the Park stallion, because I have like a wash painting drawing of him there that I did a few years ago, but I never progressed to finish him. And he's a stunning horse, big horse. So that's what I'm at. What are you at? See, I got some subscribers on both the art YouTube channel. Thank you very much. And Blackbird Podcast has got a bunch of new subscribers. Thank you very much. You must be surely getting your superiority complex from it. Because let's be honest, it's not breaking news or anything like that. But it's fun. And what else was I going to do? I was going to do something, and it's completely gone out of my mind. So now I'm going to stop, pause, think, and hopefully come up with something that I was meant to say. And nothing. That painting. So I had a leak in the roof. I think it's in the roof. It's either in the roof of the studio or where I put the sliding door when we cut out the steel wall. It's seeping in. So you come in someday and you have a big puddle on the floor. So I fixed that. And then I came in, was it 2 weeks ago? It's not fixed. If anything, it's worse. But that's one of my priorities now. As soon as we get some good dry days. I think I need about 2 to 3 good dry days. Because the morning dew alone could take half a day to come off that bloody roof. Because I got this space age stuff that's definitely going on. Definitely soon. Sooner the better. Because if I was to show you the state of the place now. This is why I'm doing solos. The place is shocking. But it's not too bad actually. It's just untidy. I have a dehumidifier in here as well. To sort it so things just don't rot, you know? So it's, again, we're learning. So I see that Abbeville House in Fermoy is still protesting strongly. Looks like their efforts have inspired people up in Urlingford and other places. My God, to be in that tent in this weather, Christ, fair play to them. Fair fucking play to you. Seem to be doing well, because I was under the impression there was folks going to be shipped in there weeks ago. So maybe they're touring that successfully. But anyway, I was, as you come out of the whole Christmas thing and the New Year's Eve thing, and you're coming into the New Year and you're kind of foggy, so you latch on to anything that kind of is different. And what I found different over the last couple of days, there was a lot of, this is crazy, so bear that in mind. There was like a video clip in Vegas of some huge shopping centre, and all these people are running out of said shopping centre. And I'm not joking you, there's got to be 100 police vehicles, all flashing lights, all lined up outside it, and more coming along. And then there's helicopters, and you're like, what the fuck? Is there a terrorist thing going on? And then it zooms in, and you're being told that there's what were they saying? This is the kind of year you're looking at. There was electricity for like 3 blocks, as they call it, whatever that fucking even means. What's a block? If you know what a block is, let me know. But for 3 blocks, electricity was switched off, and apparently there was the airport was kind of switched off as well. I mean, they were diverting planes, don't come here kind of thing. Apparently, allegedly. Now, these are the things that tickle my fancy. If nothing else, it's kind of entertainment. That's how weird I am. That tickles my fancy. So I was getting into it because it's one of my interests, And apparently there's a bunch of aliens, for want of a better word, came out of this. What did they call it? What the fuck did they call it? Like, it's just this entrance just appears, and these folks walk out, or things, or whatever you want to call them, walked out and freaked everyone out, and everyone started bolting, and all these cops show up, and now no one's allowed to talk about it. So there's people putting videos up, I was there, this is what happened, kind of thing. And then you've all, this is amazing, these people are putting stuff out there. Make of it what you will. And then there's people in their comments arguing with them over, like, well, why didn't you get a video? Why didn't you get a photograph? But there was one guy, and he was like, shook would be one word, visibly shook. And he's saying something like, if you saw what he saw, you wouldn't be stopping to take photos or video. Now, all the CCTV footage in those 3 blocks and inside that place apparently just magically turned off. It's very suspicious. But they were describing these 10-foot tall creatures, humanoid creatures with no feet, no hands. Okay. But they were all scared shitless, so they all bolted. And then you've got like all the police of Vegas outside, and a media blackout, and a lot of other blackouts. But I was thinking, because I was watching this other thing a while back is it in the same place, or in California somewhere, about a dome? I think you two were playing there, and this thing is trippy. It's like back to that virtual reality and projectors and whatnot. Now, when I got into this UFO thing years ago, even years and years ago, they were talking about this false flag of an alien invasion. And I must admit, in between my giggles, the thoughts that were coming to my mind were that the projection thing and the virtual reality technology that they were using where you two are at, in some dome or sphere or whatever it's fucking called, and a shopping centre, a huge shopping centre. You'd have to think, like, if someone was so inclined to scare the bejesus out of a not really, not a stupid population, But a population who's not really that into, who thinks everything is blah blah blah, tinfoil hat. So you think, it'd be easy enough in such a big space to set this kind of thing up where it would appear like these things come out of nowhere and just go for a walk and freak people out. That would, you see the buzz that goes across the internet, because that's just the norm of the day. So it creates a reality for a population to believe this thing. But that was just me. That's where my head went when I read this news. But it's fucking wacky shit. And this is not even the first week in 2024. And you have the whole presidential election going on in America. I'm thinking things are going to get really screwy. And then I saw some military thing with China. Impressive. The logistics of it all was impressive. The amount of people that were there, like. But why would you show in that kind of force, I was thinking. We already know you have a lot of people. So things are looking to be a very colourful 2024. Now, make of it what you will. I try to just use it as, when you just want popcorn for your brain, you don't want to be trying to solve any deep fucking philosophical questions or even real life questions. No questions, just entertain me. That's what they want. That's what I want. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it's nice to get silly with one's thoughts. But this thing really was interesting. But it's like you'd be afraid to dismiss things, no matter how absurd they are. You should always have an open mind, I feel. But even for me, this is like, what? But I'm sure a lot will come out in the coming weeks, as it usually does. So I'm gonna go painting. I don't even know if you can call this. I'm gonna go painting. Yeah. So I shall see y'all soon.